Let's share our secrets, near and far. Wrestling dreams, love's little scars. Yeah, we're laughing under midnight stars. Take a seat, unwind, let it flow. This is our time, let the stories glow. Midnight confessions. Ooh yeah, mama's time to shine. No stressing, no stressing. Sip that tea, feel the vibe. Let's talk it out. Come alive, come alive. From late night snacks to love sweet fight, wrestling matches life's spotlight. Yeah, we hold it down, we make it right. But here we laugh under moonlight. Take a breath, let go, let it show. Mama's groove, let the good vibes go. Midnight confessions. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Mama's time to shine. No stressing, no stressing. Sip that tea, feel the vibe. Let's talk it out. Come alive, come alive. The clock strikes 12, the night is ours. Let's share our secrets, near and far. Wrestling dreams, love's little scars. Yeah, we're laughing under midnight stars. Take a seat, unwind, let it flow. This is our time, let the stories glow. Midnight confessions. Ooh yeah, mama's time to shine. No stressing, no stressing. Sip that tea, feel the vibe. Let's talk it out. Come alive, come alive. From late night snacks to love sweet fight, wrestling matches life's spotlight. Yeah, we hold it down, we make it right. But here we laugh under moonlight. Take a breath, let go, let it show. Mama's groove, let the good vibes go. Midnight confessions. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Mama's time to shine. No stressing, no stressing. Sip that tea, feel the vibe. Let's talk it out. Come alive, come alive. The clock strikes 12, the night is ours. Let's share our secrets, near and far. Wrestling dreams, love's little scars. Yeah, we're laughing under midnight stars. Take a seat, unwind, let it flow. This is our time, let the stories glow. Midnight confessions. Ooh yeah, mama's time to shine. No stressing, no stressing. Sip that tea, feel the vibe. Let's talk it out. Come alive, come alive. From late night snacks to love sweet fight, wrestling matches life's spotlight. Yeah, we hold it down, we make it right. But here we laugh under moonlight. Take a breath, let go, let it show. Mama's groove, let the good vibes go. Midnight confessions. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Mama's time to shine. No stressing, no stressing. Sip that tea, feel the vibe. Let's talk it out. Come alive, come alive. The clock strikes 12, the night is ours. Let's share our secrets, near and far. Wrestling nice next to love, sweet fight. Wrestling matches, life spotlight. Yeah, we hold it down, we make it right. But here we laugh under moonlight. Take a breath, let go, let it show. Mama's groove, let the good vibes go. Midnight confessions. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Mama's time to shine. No stressing, no stressing. Sip that tea, feel the vibe. Let's talk it out. Come alive, come alive.
Main event mama's bringing the heat. Talking life, love, and the wrestling beat. Step in the ring where the real ones meet. Mic in hand, yeah, we on repeat. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tag team champs of the everyday grind. Body slammed out, leave them behind. From the school runs to the grocery lines. Still got time to drop these rhymes. Late night chats over spilled tea. Wrestling.
Well, welcome to Midnight Confessions. I'm Kiara.
Whitney.
Try again. You're on mute.
And I am Tanisha.
And today we have a special guest joining our Midnight Confessions. Mr. 6'9" himself, coming live from Marks with Mikes. Mr. JT.
Oh, it is so lovely to be in the house, the congregation with the main event mamas. Yeah, I'm here. So happy to be here. Let's have a great show.
Let's have a great show. That's right.
Let's do it.
Well, we have a lot to talk about today. But before we get started, we want to remind you that this is your opportunity, if you haven't done it yet, to hit subscribe on wherever you are watching us at this time. Don't forget to like, follow, share, and comment along with us as we go on this journey of Thanksgiving, holiday fun, and men's mental health awareness. But I'm going to turn over the reins of the show because, it's not my show today.
All the pressure.
It's not my show today. So I'm just here with you. But before we do that, I love giving my sister a heart attack on air. What are you doing?
What are you doing? What's happening?
I'm raising my hand.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Because I didn't want to speak over.
I
just want to say that theme song. Oh my gosh! You should have seen me on this camera. I look like the meme with the lady. She was on the bus dancing, down in the chair. Like, this theme song is a banger. Just want to put that out there. I'm gonna shut up. Back to you.
You don't have to shut up because I want to tell you it's true. It is true. It is a banger. When we heard it, we all loved it. We was in here jamming. It really messes with my dreams. Like, sometimes I hear it when I'm sleeping. So I was like, listen here, I guess I could parlay my work as a producer. AI only, of course. AI only. I want to be real specific about that gift. So if anyone's out there looking for a little support, I'm your girl.
In the AI department.
You need some help. We can hook you up. Mr. JT. And we want to say shout out to Candace. I know. Let's do that one more time. We can absolutely replay this song. We could do this one more time if y'all ready. Because I know Tanisha feels upset when we just be cutting it off 30 seconds in.
Oh my
So,
god.
do I hear a recall before we move on to our signature cocktails? Oh, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, Candace, I want you to feel like we didn't hear you, girl. We did. Here we
Hi,
go.
I'm
Candace.
I gotta start at the beginning. Here we go.
Even mama's bringing the heat. Talking life, love, and the wrestling beat. Uh, Step in the ring with a real
Real
one's
one,
me.
sweet.
Mic in
Hey,
hand.
Hey, that's the
Yeah, we
one.
on
I ain't gonna hold
repeat.
you.
Yeah, yeah. Tag team champs of the everyday grind. Body slammed out, leave them behind. From the school runs to the grocery lines. Still got time to drop these rhymes. Late night chats over spilled tea. Wrestling moves in reality. Balance it all like it's destiny. Mama life is the legacy. Main event mamas. We run this show from the ropes to the roads. Watch it flow. Real talk, real love, real highs, real lows. Main event mamas. Let the good vibes flow. Got a suplex for the drama, a pin for the stress. Flipping scripts. Yeah, we do it the best. Relationships, goals. What's next on the list? Life's a match, and we never miss. Late bell nights, but we're wide awake. Dreams on lock, no time for fake. This is the hustle of give and take. Championship belts made of love we make. Better than mamas. Better than mamas. Better than mamas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Better than mamas.
That's a hit.
We should
Oh,
just drop it as a single.
we really
real.
should. I mean, that and our midnight confessions. That's a bop too. Y'all know we got one for our streets are talking. So this is my reminder for y'all. If y'all want to join us midday with the mamas tomorrow, we're gonna cover all things wrestling. You get to hear the streets are talking.
Oh, and
But
hopefully she'll play the whole song on that one because that she always cut that one off like right when it gets good.
or if you happen to be following us on social media and listening to our latest reel, it actually plays in its entirety because the streets are talking. Right, right. So with that, like I said, I do want to turn the show over to
It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. I thought from the outline it seemed like you were gonna like say stuff, and I was just here. I was just
I love that this is how my life is. You know what I'm saying? I
No
just can't
pressure.
be in the back seat. It's cool. It's cool. All right, no worries. I'm still here. But we want to welcome back welcome you back to the confessional. We're here to talk about something crucial that's often hidden, especially during the holidays, and that's men's mental health.
mm-hmm.
And with that, I do want to turn it over to Tanisha, at least briefly. I know
Thanks,
that's right,
Candace.
Candace. Tell her to talk about why this was such an important topic that she wanted to cover today.
Well, okay. So I'll put the outline down. Um, well, the reason why I wanted to cover men's mental health is it's mental health is very important to me in general. From someone who suffers uh depressed moods and who had postpartum depression and all these other things. Um, and I think what is the reason why it's also passionate for me for males is because they're not supposed to the society makes them feel like they can't tell their emotions, can't show their emotions. They're not supposed to show any weakness. Um, and that's not fair because they're humans just like us and they go through their own issues. And, just like as a single mom, it's hard to stay strong, right? And don't let your kids see that you have any emotions. So I can only imagine what it's like for a male who is a parent or who's not a parent, but it has to be like the provider or who has to just like us pretty much hold everything down without no quorums, no questions, no nothing. And if so, that's why it's really important. And the fact that, too, in the year we have 2 months that are dedicated to men's mental health. And I think it's important. And I also think in our community, in the Black community, so I'm not trying to single nobody out, but in the Black community, unfortunately, the stigma is really real. And I think it should not be that way. So that's why it's important to me. and why I wanted us to highlight that and give the flowers to the men, and for us to understand things that we don't understand, see it from their point of view, and actually trying our best to understand and not just say we're understanding it just so we can get what we want. So,
That's
with
beautifully said.
oh, you're welcome.
That. Look at
I
that.
feel like my voice went hello.
What can we do? But before we continue, I do want to welcome JoJo because she was enjoying the banger as well, and we're happy. We're happy again. I want to remind y'all, y'all need some AI support. Need an AI producer? I'm your girl. Go ahead, hit me up in a DM. See what we could do together. Okay. All right. All right, JoJo. All right, JoJo. Look at her today. I also want to let y'all know JoJo is killing it on social with the CCN announcements because if this
Yeah,
is not a channel you are following, it should be because she is amazing. So
Hmm.
just want to let y'all know.
Absolutely.
And with that, what's our signature cocktail? Because you know what it is. It can't be a confessional without a little drink. So
Okay.
what we drinking?
Well, right now I'm drinking a Red Bull while I wait for my other drink to defrost. But in that one is tequila and and a mixture of soda, ginger ale with the cherry splash ginger ale and pineapple soda. So
Okay. Okay.
that's what's in that. But right now the Red Bull is kicking.
okay.
What we drinking, JT?
Got a little bit of cut water.
Oh no, I've seen videos about those. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. I'm on my fourth cut water, and I also have a little shot of Hennessy
Okay.
inside this cup mixed with the cut water. Um, I'm gonna pull it through.
You gonna be all right?
I'm gonna
You
be
gonna
all
be
You
right.
right?
sure?
I'm
Because
gonna
I've
be all right.
seen way
Yeah,
too
I'm gonna
many
be.
videos with people mixing it. And I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah.
I did try cut water. I tried two, but it didn't really do
Hmm.
nothing to me until I mixed.
You gotta get like three, four, five in, and then you'll feel it. How
Three,
about that?
four, five.
Oh,
Well,
okay. So it's one of those silent drinks.
Yeah.
Okay, in a way, like it's like one of those like how Ciroc used to be, or how Casamigos is. Like you drinking it,
Yep.
you don't realize it, and then all of a sudden you stand up and you're like, oh,
It reminds me of that viral TikTok, when it starts off with knocking the boots at the regular, tone, and then it goes into like the chopped and screwed. That's
oh,
cut water.
oh.
Yeah. So once you get about three, four, five in, that's where you at.
oh, okay. Well, I guess I may be the only sober one on here tonight. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, at least a little bit, because I definitely, 'tis the season for some apple cider vinegar spiked with some.
You're drinking apple cider
I am. You didn't read the
vinegar,
outline?
like
Sorry,
the
not
big.
vinegar. I'm so sorry,
Oh,
y'all. Apple
oh, I'm about to say
cider
that
juice.
was a
I'm
large
sorry.
glass.
I know
Of,
it is with me drink. I should actually, in case y'all want to know how my skin be glowing. That's how we do it. In case you're wondering, but no, I'm sorry. This is just apple cider spiced. I told you I was tired, and it's spiked with some hard cider. So nice
oh,
little Aldi
okay.
brand we got here.
So
We
then
spiked it.
technically you're not really going to be
I'm gonna
sober.
be. Listen, it's a splash in here, so let's be acting like we know what it is. Okay,
Oh, okay.
somebody got to keep y'all on the rails. So y'all welcome. You're welcome. And so with our true serum, I guess let's go straight into our confessional and talk about the silent provider. So, our topic is the silent provider confessional. We want to discuss the hidden burdens, like Tanisha mentioned, that men carry and the symptoms we often miss.
So with that, we're gonna ask you, JT, what do you feel that is miss as a parent in being a provider?
Ooh, that is a loaded one. I'm about to make a name for myself.
Ding, 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 ding.
No, it's a lot of things that are missing. A lot of things don't come to the surface until it's too late, right? So with being a provider, sometimes, I'm not gonna say sometimes, majority of the time, it's a hard pill to swallow reality, right? We are in a day and age where, let's just keep it a buck, women, women, our community of women are thriving. Some of the highest paid individuals out there. As men who can't swallow that pill, it's a hard pill to swallow because you're supposed to be the head of the household. You're supposed to
Mm.
be the sole provider. So for some men, it's a hard pill to swallow. Like, I'll go ahead and put me on there. It took me a small adjustment, maybe like the first 6 months into like the marriage. But for those who don't know, my wife is a dentist, right?
Ooh, I know where
Okay.
I need to go. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my wife is a dentist, DDS. Um, Me myself, I'm not a doctor. No, nor do I make doctor salary, right?
Mm.
But at the same time, that is one of the pills that are it's kind of missed, kind of hard to swallow for some men, and it sometimes is a questioning of your manhood.
Mm.
Some men take that to the grave. Like, some men won't even get involved with women who, if you look at society, they would be sole providers. So men hang on to that title, right? Well, I supposed to be the head of the household. I supposed to be this, supposed to be that, but they get hung up on those things. Another thing is also while being the provider, being what's the word I'm looking for? Dissect of the things that you are doing or may not be doing. You may be feeling like you're doing your best, but digress. It may not be that to the other person's eyes. And it can be a heavy topic, a heavy argument. It can also be a situation of depression.
Mm.
Some men go through depression because of this, because they feel like, if you're going off the way society is built, going off biblical, going off whatever you're going off, whatever is your life compass, if you're going off what your life compass tells you what life should be, and you hold on to that, then you are going to experience those things. You have to realize that reality is what you make it, not what is written.
Mm.
I'm gonna clock that. That was
Mm-hmm.
deep.
That was.
That was deep. It was deep, and it really resonates with me because I definitely think, um, back in the day, like I am a highly degreed woman, right? Like I have two master's degree. I have always commanded a salary, at least at this point, that was quite high compared to what my husband makes. And I do remember having that conversation pretty early on. We've been together 20 years, but we've only been married about 7, 8 years. That's a long story on that. I ain't got nothing. Most of that is not him, it's me, but we'll let that go. But that was one of the things that concerns me most was like, okay, are you going to be okay with that? Because I'm not just a typical woman. Like, I don't just necessarily want to be taken care of. Like, I do, you know what I'm saying? If you can, in all the ways that matter. But for me, financially, that was never a thing for me because the way I grew up is my mom was always the one who did all the things. But she was a single mom, to be fair. So she commanded the household. Her money was the money. She always made more money than my dad, too. So that was another thing that I commended with. So it never really felt uncomfortable for me until I had to actually ask my husband, like, are you good with this? Like, is this something that's going to be a problem? Because I found that not just with me, but other women I was talking to were like, people don't want to date me. Like, they're intimidated, they're uncomfortable. And that is definitely something that I think needs to be talked about
He
more.
said that is right there on the nail.
That's what it is. Intimidation. It's no
That's right.
different than and I really hate to use any type of mammal to the situation, right? It's no different than having a big dog, small dog complex, right? Usually smaller dogs feel like they're the bigger dog until a bigger dog walks into the room, right?
Mm.
And in no way am I trying to compare men and women to dogs or anything like that. But it's the first thing that came to my mind.
We got the metaphor. We got the don't worry.
Don't
Got
we
you.
got
Y'all
you?
out there, y'all got the metaphor too, right?
Right. So if a Chihuahua is inside of his domain, he feels like he's the alpha dog. But as soon as a Rottweiler or a pit bull walks into that picture, mood change, attitude change, posture change, the way that dog carries himself will change. Now, sometimes that dog can adapt and learn how to go accordingly and still feel like a big dog. But at the same time, people get intimidated. They get intimidated by women and positions and what this person brings to the table. What am I not bringing to the table? And a lot of men don't want to deal with that because they don't know how to deal with that. And that's the issue.
I mean, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. But would you say like so I will ask you the same question I asked my husband when this came up with him. It's because I we had to like dive into this illusion, right? Like, and even more so when we go out. So like, if we're going to dinner or if we're doing whatever, and people automatically bring him the check, right? Because they don't know what your situation is. So how do you handle things like that? Because that is one of the things that we used to crack. We still do crack up about this to this day, even though right now I'm a little, hey Mimi. We still crack about this to this day. Because listen, they quick to bring the man to check. Doesn't need to ask. They don't ask no questions. They don't. It's just here you go. So how do you deal with situations like that? Because I'm sure things like that happen when you're out with your wife and you're just like, well, this is a uncomfortable situation.
All the time, with it is simple. Um, First of all, we share a bank account. So if they bring me the check, it don't matter which one of us pay for it. It's come out the same pot. So that's the
Fair,
first thing.
fair.
Even if we didn't share an account, which there are separate accounts, but even if we didn't share an account, it would still, regardless of who gets that check at the end of the day, is it paid for? Are these people
Here you go.
compensated? Did you tip? I mean, because I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes I want to feel like the girl inside the music video that Ti was talking about. You can have whatever you like. That's how I want to feel. You know what I'm saying? Shopping
Hmm.
sprees, all like I want to feel like that sometimes. I mean, granted, I can't go to the stores and get no clothes. Amazon is my best friend, but at the same time,
My husband too.
oh, see, we here. You know what I'm saying? We hear on that, but as a man, sometimes it's okay to step back. It's okay to be like, you know what? Get a check to my wife. She gonna take care of it. Now, one thing about men, especially if you're a small-minded man, you will get very emasculated if a situation like that was to happen. Like, let's say flip it in reverse, and they bring the check to the wife or to the woman or the girlfriend. You have some men to be like, excuse me, you know what I'm saying? Versus she got it. And it's okay. You don't have to always have it because eventually your well gonna run dry. You know what I'm saying? Like
Talk
you
about it.
got you got to be able to take the hat off of being the alpha dog and just be the supportive spouse. Be that person. Be the alpha dog behind closed doors. If you get what I'm saying, when you
I got it. We
back
here.
there
We
playing
here.
the horizontal cha cha, like that's when you can be alpha dog there, okay? If you want to go ahead and do some bedroom wrestling, go ahead and be an alpha dog in that situation, okay?
I'm just saying.
But even if you don't want to
I'm
be
just
alpha
saying.
dog, even if you don't want to be alpha dog in that situation, it's okay too.
Like I tell him, long as you can make me tap out, you win. Ding, ding,
That's what
ding.
it is.
You win.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. So we got a special guest in the building, y'all. Got a special guest. But first, before we acknowledge our special guest, hey Candace, I should have known you was a lawyer. I don't know. I didn't catch on to that. But we gonna come back to your statement in just a minute. But the person we want to acknowledge today
It's our
is,
brother.
is our older brother. Our older brother Kamal's in the house. Y'all have heard us talk about him during our Monopoly episode, and we talked about how he cheated a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Still does. That's why we don't play Monopoly with him. Um, so shout out to Kamal for joining us today.
Damn, come on, it be your own people.
I mean,
I'm
we
telling
we
the
did not
truth.
trust him
Okay.
with the bank. Well, we didn't
It's
trust
how
me with the bank either, but
exactly. Who was the banker? Me. I was the banker. While these two try to go ahead and try to, can I get a loan? Like, no, 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 no. It's not how Monopoly works. It's how our Monopoly takes days and days and days. So we just
Mm-hmm.
want to shout out Kamal for joining us today. But then I want to come back to Candace. This comes up in my relationship. I'm a lawyer, so I make more money. I think my partner is amazing, but I know sometimes he feels less than because he's with a lawyer. So this is interesting. We see you, Kamal. So this is interesting too, JT, because I think it also goes along the lines of like again, throughout my life, I've accumulated a salary, right? So even though I'm not working right now, the jobs that I'm looking for are triple digits or more, right? Like I'm like, we can't go backwards once you've reached these other things. You accumulate bills. And so I know sometimes it does feel a little bit like that first conversation, like, oh, I lost my job was like, oh, how much is this? I'm like, see, there's a reason why I didn't tell you how this budget was going down here because it could be a little terrifying when you're like, oh, suddenly the whole rent is on you and that's more than what you make all month, right? So I think there's a level that you have to get to with your partner and that it just needs to be you need to be open with this conversation. I feel like it needs to be something that you're able to have openly and clearly and to address any of those kind of hiccups. And hopefully, like JT says, that you are mature and able to kind of navigate that and know where you can be an alpha dog comfortably and not feel emasculated, which is what Candace talked about a little bit.
I do want to tell John, no, this is one is not the Jets
Oh, he
fan.
is
Matter
not.
of fact,
Nope. Nope.
I should have had him come on, but then we would have corny jokes and him singing random songs about food. So that's why he's not on here.
That actually
Oh
sounds
Lord.
fun. Sorry.
I know he's amazing. My big brother's amazing, but that's not the point. So no, this is not the one that's a Jets
No.
fan.
Remember, we
But
told y'all
also,
that we got different siblings on different sides. Y'all gotta go back in the episodes. But
but Mimi has some good points here.
okay, here we go. Let's bring it up. I haven't dated a secure man in a long time. Most of the time, I'm too independent and was even cheated on when I started stepping up to pay the bills when my ex fiance got his hours cut. Yeah, he
Mm,
was weak minded. That's crazy.
Yeah, the brother
Shouldn't he have
rat.
just been
that
happy the
is.
bills were getting paid?
Listen, that brother fumbled the bag, and not to say that bringing in the income was the bag, but he fumbled by number one. If you're losing your job at this point, I don't mean to say play your position, but play your position. You need to be baby
Mm.
face. I'll cook your dinner. I'll I'll clean all that.
Let me
Soon
let
as
me run that
Oh,
ass water on you.
not you
no,
about to sit here and sing the
I'll
song. Go
pay
ahead.
your rent. All that stuff. I'll try your. Soon as I get home. Soon as I listen. You need to be on your best behavior, especially if you're in a position where at this time you are totally dependent on your spouse, right? You need to be in the right position because anything outside of that, it's very easy to go out here and be like, you know what, I'm good. Let me just go in and just see what's on the market. Not to compare people to stores or chains, but personally, if I don't like the way Walmart treated me Tarjay right across the street. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And I'm sorry.
That's a word.
You need to be in that position doing what you need to do to maintain that position. Okay. But he wasn't secure at all. He wasn't secure if he had a problem with you stepping up, paying the bills. He definitely was insecure because once again, if you're inside a relationship, it's supposed to be a balance. Whether it's 60-40, 70-30, 50-50-40, whatever, 45, Steiner math, whatever that is,
That's right.
it has to be a balance. So if all you can do is 20 this month is and the other 80 is on whoever that is, then guess what? You need to be a cheerleader in the back, supporting. Go ahead, babe. You got it. You know what? Don't worry about it. What you need done? You need me to cook? You need me to get the kids together? You need me to drop? You need to be doing everything that you need to do to make sure that that woman feels supported or that man feels supported. Because at this point, there's a lot of pressure on the shoulders of that person who is carrying the weight. And you doing anything outside of supporting or making sure that you are being there where they need you at, anything outside of that is absolute BS and chaos. Okay? Because it's too much pressure for anyone to handle by themselves. And you doing anything outside of what needs to be done, you might as well go in and pack it up.
100%. That's
UPS
a
is
word.
hiring.
Look at JT dropping red amazing gems today. But I always tell people, as someone who's been in a relationship for over 20 years, the balance is never going to be the same. You can't be
No.
looking for someone to have the same balance all the time because things change. You change mentally, physically, financially. We're all in this life together. So your partner should be able to pick up wherever you leave off. If that means, like you said, cooking the dinner, or in my case, picking up your kids, taking your kids to the doctor. Like I was like, I am busy, so I need you to do it. And he did for a long time. He was the one who may not, he didn't know all the things to ask the doctor. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be on speed dial, but we worked as a team and it made things a lot easier. Now I want to go to Mimi's question
I'm
because
about
I
to say
thought
we
she
have a
had an
lot.
excellent
They're
question.
in the comments going wild.
Yeah,
I
going
like it.
ham. I love this. I love this. My question is, what are the red flags in the beginning? I follow and listen to my intuition now more than ever, but I'd like to hear from y'all what you think are some signs of insecure men. We're gonna let go JT go first on
Yeah,
this one.
because
Man,
I know you
brothers,
have become the resident.
Our
brothers,
guru today.
I don't listen. If you see me in the streets and you want to fight me because I'm letting all this be known, take your best shot. Okay, first red flag of an insecure man. If for any reason control comes into place, meaning that he wants to be in control of whatever you have going on,
Mm.
he's insecure because he doesn't want you to outshine him. Okay. Another red flag, insecurities. If he is in the mirror more than you are, chances are he's insecure. And I'll tell you why. Because me, at my big age of turning 39, I could tell you I probably spend maybe 4 minutes in the mirror, maybe six, seven altogether. I had to do it real quick. Maybe six, seven altogether between brushing my teeth, washing my face, whatever. 6, 7 minutes. If he in there 20 or more, he insecure. Okay. There's no reason why he should be in the mirror more than you are inside the mirror. He's insecure about the way he looks. He's insecure about the way he's carrying himself. Also, another sign of insecure men, if he has Drake on his playlist. No, I'm joking. No, but no.
This,
I'm joking. I'm joking. No, no. Um, another sign of an insecure man can definitely be the fact that he does not know how to take your advice or opinion or statements. He doesn't know how to take it with a grain of salt. He's always, you know, quick to puff up or flare up. That's a lot of insecurity there. It is, and I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Um, if he if he still wears Curve and Cool Water cologne, okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What? Wait, what is that?
If
Is
he
that
still
like? Is that like body spray? Wait, I'm
if he
trying to
still wears
trying to think of
Curve
the equivalent.
or Cool Water cologne, he's probably insecure because that cologne has not been in style since '05. Okay, it has not been in style since '05. If he's still wearing those two fragrances, he is very insecure because he doesn't like change. Most insecure people don't like change. They like what they have set in place. And the thing is, life goes on. Everything changes. Give you a good example. Price of gas when I was a kid was 88 cents per gallon. If he don't like if he don't know how to get with changes and move on with the changes, he's insecure. If he's stuck in his ways, he's insecure. Because a secure man can move on and adapt. You have to be able to adapt in this day and age.
I agree. That was one of the things my father drilled into us.
Hmm.
You got to be able to adapt. You can't just stick with one thing and hope it all works out. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and
Mhm.
expecting a different result. So yeah, that was look at JT. Listen, I was not prepared, JT. You know what I'm saying? You got to come back.
I
That
mean,
cut water.
listen, it's definitely that cut water. I'm about to grab me another can. This
No,
cut water is
wait, wait.
encouraging.
What? I don't even know what that smells like either, BB. I'm like, what is this? I don't know. John had a thought here. I want to put this up here for y'all. Men who are weak-willed and insecure, like Issa Rae.
That is true.
Wow.
Hold
Okay,
on,
so
whoa,
hold
whoa,
on,
whoa, whoa,
wait,
hold on, time
wait.
out. Hold on.
I
Exactly,
don't
exactly.
understand
I
what this
understand.
means, John.
Sounds like you have some hate towards Issa Rae. I'm
I
not.
just read it. I heard what you said, but then I read it.
I know, but I also was like, wait.
Like, I'm not
So
understanding
I
how
need
those
more
two are
explanation here,
correlating.
John.
Please
I don't understand
elaborate.
this. I like what am I missing something? I like her? What happened?
I'm a
I don't
fan of Issa Rae. I love Issa Rae. I
I'm like,
think
we watched
Oh,
Insecure together. Like I
as a
did I
couple,
miss
right?
something? Yes.
Yes.
I was ready to fight. What's his name? Oh, I was ready to fight him multiple
Man.
wait.
times throughout
Who?
that series.
Lawrence?
That's
Lawrence,
right.
yeah. Yeah.
I was trying to block that name from okay. Well.
I like that at the end when
Obviously.
she kicked that baby. She was like, "Fuck that baby."
She's straight Gene Snisky the baby.
That was a moment. That was a moment. Yeah, that was good. That was a good episode. I don't even know. But yeah, no, that was listen here. You had some good points there. Anything else you think are
I
good
see.
points, Tanisha?
Well, yeah, well, because Mimi also was asking to like, um, she was saying that she recognized that that it's understandable of mental health stigmas and feelings men feel because of society, but how do we get on the same page and be on a united front?
Ooh,
That's a good
that's
question.
a loaded one. That's loaded.
It's a good one.
I'm going to say this. The only way to get on a united front to know what these feelings are is to have conversations with your men outside of this needs to be paid, that needs to be paid. I'm going here, we're going here. This is what the plan is for next month. A lot of times we don't get that conversation. More so conversation is either what needs to be paid, what's coming up, and if we're gonna do it tonight. That's usually the conversation flow. I'm just going most men and women, that's where the conversation is at. We need to be able to, hey, what's going on? How do you feel mentally? Like, because the type of work I do is I work in mental health. I work
Mm.
I work with mental health clients, people that are diagnosed, and I have to ask these same engaging questions that I feel as couples. If you are in a relationship, you should be able to ask your spouse. I shouldn't have to clock in and only ask that question there. These same
Mhm.
questions should apply inside your relationship. You need to know, hey, where are you at mentally? How are you feeling emotionally? Where are you at spiritually? These are key points. I preach it on every show. Hey, what you have going on can affect you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Okay? You need to be able to hit on all those cylinders with your spouse, with your special person inside your life. Ask those questions. Get to those conversations because those are conversations that are very lackluster. And a lot of men don't open up in fear of being ridiculed, in fear of being judged, in fear of not being understood, right? And it's kind of hard to understand someone when he's the only person speaking that language and you're not trying to translate and learn the lexicon that he's speaking. It's the same thing, vice versa. Men, get to know what's going on with your lady. Ask her what's going on. What's going on mentally. Like I ask my lady every day, hey, how's work? How you feeling? What's going on up here? What's going on right here? Like these are if you don't gauge that, if you don't gauge this and this, you are having a ticking time bomb getting ready to explode.
Mm.
It's just a matter of time when it does. And you don't want to get to that point where that person just explodes on you and next thing you know, you got stuff all over your face. Like you don't know, well, where did this come from? We never had those conversations.
Excellent. I do think it's important to get to know people. I think that's one of the things that, for whatever reason, just seems to be a lost art in relationships now. Everything seems to be so fast. I'm nosy. Okay. I will interview you, your ex, your mama, your cousins, everybody. I need to know three things your ex said about you that, you don't think are true, things that you are true. Like I was nosy. And I think everybody should interview it and go into it that way. Because if you don't get to know the person, how do you know when they're having a good day or a bad day? How do you take it to another level, whether it's just superficial conversations? Because everybody wants to, I mean, I think it's so easy for women to be like, you don't get me, but you also have to do the same way with your partner and males in general is you got to get them, you got to listen, even the stuff you may not want to. Like me in this anime conversation that he's been trying to have with me for the last 20 years. But I'm here. I'm here. I listen. I
We
watch at
here.
least one or two,
We here.
but I do it. Again, it's the same way. This is how he ended up watching wrestling. That's where I am. We meet each other where we are. It's really important to do that, I think. Okay. Well, that was, ooh, we done took that on a turn.
What?
Okay. Well,
What?
John want to tell us that he loves the show Insecure and Issa Rae's a genius. He just want to put that out there. Not sure what he was meaning um, initially, but he said, oh, this is an interesting one. He said Lawrence was a hero, a lot the brothers, unfortunately, and that Lawrence Hive was insane after season one.
I agree.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that to I'm gonna leave him where he at right there. I don't mm, 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 mm. Well, some other actually Tanisha, we didn't even get into this one. Some other red flags. So there's some conversation about for many men, the cry for help doesn't look like sadness. It looks like something else.
Mhm.
So some of the red flags can be snapping, irritability or frustration can often be a sign of mental distress. Men are also more likely to report mental health issues as physical problems like persistent headaches or digestive issues. What about escapism, Tanisha?
So, escapism is also where they essentially start working. You guys work a lot, but then you'll like get burned out, and then you start relying um on different like substances, as they would say. So then you start pretty much self-medicating yourself. But I did have a
Okay.
question
Okay.
because I feel like we didn't talk about being a parent. So we've been talking about being a partner and what that looks like. But how do you, especially since you have two little ones under, I think under the age of 5, right?
3 and 5.
Okay,
Oh,
so
bless you. Bless
mhm,
you.
mhm,
Mm.
mhm. So now, with us understanding the different uh, things that could take place in a family unit, how how would you describe having being a father? How that can also play a role in your mental health, as in, do you, because we all know everybody gets stressed because kids are stressful
Hmm.
in every
Speak.
stage of life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do you, as a dad, handle that? And what would you encourage other dads to be able to do when they can't see the light at the end of the tunnel?
Ooh. So got loaded nachos today. Pow
I'm
pow.
sorry.
No, no, it's okay. So I'm gonna be quite honest. As a dad, I'm learning, right? And not to say that my dad wasn't there in my life, but I didn't have the traditional mom, dad together, white picket fence, little, black dog or something. I didn't have that. I see my dad majority on weekends and, every other weekend and, special requests, not to say special requests, but special situations. So for me, it was a little bit of a learning curve, right? Because I'm walking into something that I'm doing full time, not just a weekend thing. This is a Sunday through Saturday thing, 7 days a week. And even now, I find myself getting better. I heard my wife's cries of, "Hey, you need to do this a little bit more. You need to do a little bit that." Now I could have been insecure and be like, "What you mean I got to do all this?" But no, um, you do have to put in a little bit more effort and work, especially with having boys or girl, doesn't matter the gender, right? But you have to put in that work because you ultimately, as a dad, are the prominent male figure. You are their Superman. You're their Batman. You are all of that, right? In their eyes, you are him, even though you may not feel like you're him. But the best way to guide that and go through this journey of fatherhood is being more available, right? Sometimes you have to put away old things in order to walk into something new. The Bible says, "When I was a child, I thought as a child, and I walked and acted as a child, as a man, right?" But as a father, sometimes you may need to put that PlayStation down. Sometimes you may need to put down that Xbox controller. Sometimes you may need to put down that sticky icky. You know, cut off on the drinks. You may have to do all that stuff. And sometimes you may need to stop overworking yourself, trying to find things to occupy your time when time should be spent molding your offspring. I mean, it's a very big balance to balance, and also it's an ever changing journey. Like there's books on this stuff, right? And you can get as many books as you want, as many books as you want. Each experience is going to be different. Like I have a book right here that my dad sent to me. It's called The Fatherhood Principle. There's also another book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, right?
Mm.
Is it good literature? Absolutely. But at the same time, those books are not going to give you real life, real time, real situations, and real response. You have to be able to determine that. You have to be able to determine what is the best course of action. And sometimes the best course of action could be listening to your children, or sometimes the best course of action is to digging that ass. I don't know. But at the end of the day, is it a hard balance? It is, because you see a lot of yourself inside of your children, and you know how you was as a kid, right? Like, you're not that old that you can't remember how bad your ass was at 5 and 6 years old. You're not that old that you don't remember getting suspended or going to detention or whatever. So sometimes you have to be able to let these kids learn on their own, but at the same time guide them in the right direction. So fatherhood is it's a very big step. Um, I would say, it could be a scary thing for some men, right? And you have to get over that fear. We here now. You did the horizontal cha cha, and that's how we got this right here. So now you got to do this dance. You got to do this dance until they're 18 or 21 or to the rest of their life, honestly. But you got to continue to do that dance. You cannot back away. You can't be up against the wall. You know, to do the dance and alone.
So now I'm going to ask you this follow up question. What would you be able to tell your sons as they're growing up about their mental health and what they should be doing?
Okay, repeat that one more time. I'm sorry.
What would you tell your sons about their mental health and what they should be doing as they grow up?
Give me a second. I don't know why I'm lagging. So you may have to say the question real fast.
The question is, "Ugh." The question is, if what would you tell your sons about mental health? And it was something else, but I forgot now. Maybe repeat 3 times. But what would you tell them as they're growing up? Okay, there he goes. As they're growing up about their mental health and how to be a better version of themselves.
I would say stop being stop holding everything in.
Mm.
Don't be afraid to talk. I know a lot of us, a lot of men, period, whether it be black men, Puerto Rican men, white men, whatever, we're told, man up, stop all that crying. I find myself telling my son that still to this day,
Oh, okay.
stop all that crying. And now it's more so, hey, stop crying and talk to me, because I can't understand you when you're crying. I know you're emotional, but talk to me. Tell me what the issue is. Tell me what the problem is. Because once again, these little men, these boys, or these little girls, if you have girls, um, we have to be able to identify these issues with them, because we are the first line of defense when it comes to our children. We may send them out to school, daycare, aftercare, whatever, but generally we see them more than the schoolhouse sees them. So open up, talk to me. Don't ever make your child feel like they can't come to you, basically.
Mm.
And be an open door. Don't ridicule them and say, "Oh, man, toughen up, man. You crying over this, you crying over that." No, let's understand the reason why they crying. Now, don't get me wrong. Some kids are crybabies. We have those. Some kids are overly emotional.
Hmm.
It's out there. It's diagnosis for that. But at the same time, meet them where they're at. Learn where they're at, because at the end of the day, there's just a mini version of yourself. Whether you like to admit it or not, they are. They may not look exactly like you, but some of these mannerisms, some of these conversations, some of these emotions is literally you in kindergarten, literally you in second grade, fifth grade, high school, middle school. It's you. Recognize you in that child. This is how we're able to have these conversations. But tell your children it's okay. It's okay to it's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to it's okay to have these feelings. Learn how to navigate these feelings. If you feel angry all the time, it's okay to be upset. Let's find a way to get this anger and turn this anger into something that we can produce positive. Because I can tell you, for me as a kid, I had hell of anger issues, like very bad, like to the point anger management was a class that was required in my classes, like
Mm.
sixth through eighth grade, and a little bit of elementary. Yeah, I had anger management because I didn't know how to express myself. I did not know how to be able to let people know this is what's going on with me. I mean, first of all, 2025, but people used to hate when it was my turn to read. Like people used to be like, "Oh shit,"
Mm.
like, like they read us like so. With a lot of depression,
Mm.
I dealt with a lot of depression from that. And because I dealt with that depression, I didn't know how to channel that depression. The depression turned into anger. Anger turned into acting out. Acting out turned into, damn it, it's property. But we have to be, as you grow up, you're going to notice things. You're going to notice things change. You're going to notice, different things about your body, things about the way how you just have to be able to navigate it. And I think navigation is the best thing that you can teach your child is how to navigate this. How do we channel this feeling and turn it into this feeling?
Mm. That was good. That was a word there.
Thank you.
Several words.
I definitely appreciate you being vulnerable and um, giving us a little bit more insight. Granted, you're just one man, so it's not like you're speaking for everybody. However, it does give a little bit more of an understanding, right? Um, and then just with that too, it brings us to the fact that something that's not also not talked about, and I'm hoping you didn't suffer this, but from 1 out of 10 new fathers, they go through parental postnatal depression, which I never knew of,
Hmm.
but it makes sense because everything is changing. uh you have now this responsibility, especially like if you didn't have um a father figure in your life or an active father, and you're either trying to be better, so you're striving to be better, and you may overcompensate, right? um and that can be stressful because you're trying your best, especially when when the baby's crying, you don't know what's going on, and both of y'all are stressed out and on edge because no one's really sleeping, things of that nature. So um I find that very interesting because I definitely did not know about this at all. Um, and, you know, as we, excuse me, as I've been trying not to cough all session, um, this really shows how you gave a little bit more of an insight to it, and I appreciate it. Um, and everybody in the comments too, you guys have helped with that. So I don't know. Am I missing anything? I know I have another question, but I don't want to keep going deep and heavy because
I mean,
Ri-
what's your other question?
I mean, yeah, yeah, I'm here.
I know, but right now I lost it because I was trying to change it because it's getting real deep and it's getting real heavy. I mean,
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. I mean, I'm a heavy individual, so you know,
well, I think my question was what made you so angry, but you explained it before I even said it out loud. It was like you heard it in my head and then
yeah,
started explaining why you were angry.
yeah,
Um,
a lot of anger. Some of it came from just being being teased because I can speak, and if I
mm,
did speak, I sounded like a scratch CD, right? Um, some of that was not being comfortable with me, being my size, being my height. Um, it took me a while to grow into that, right? Because I kind of hated the idea of being this specimen. You know, now looking at it now, that's what I can identify it as. But I didn't know that is what people see me as. Like, oh my gosh, I've never seen someone so big. And then to hear all your life, you're big, you're big, you're big, and in my mind, I don't see myself as this big person that you all see.
mm,
Us. And because of my size, made me realize that. And it was like, man, I am big. It's like, I really don't like this. I don't like the fact that I can't go into a regular store to buy clothing with the normal average team, So because I wasn't quote unquote normal, quote unquote, right? Because I wasn't quote unquote normal, anger, it caused a lot of misplaced feelings. And, also the fact that I didn't like the fact that, my mom and dad was split up. But then again, that happened when I was 3, going on 4. So it's like I never got the chance to know what this family
mm,
idea idea thing is. So, when the other kids that have both parents at some events, well, I may have my mom here, or I may have my dad, or I may have both, but it's really not like, the same type of energy the other parents are giving off. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of misplaced anger from that caused me to, misplaced emotions caused me to be very angry. Yeah, I was a very, very angry child. Not angry to the point where you can have a conversation with me because, I still had friends, but at the same time, oh, that was many nights as a kid where, you know, close the door, cry to myself, or close the door, don't want to be bothered, or find my face planted inside of a Sega Genesis because I didn't want to deal with the outside world, right? And then, having parents come up and say, hey, stop playing with that grown man. I'm 10. You know what I'm saying? So because I look a certain way, sometimes it was, I don't want my kid around you because
mm.
you're too big, or I don't want your my kid around you because of this. Like, I'll never forget, and it's not to get off topic, but I will never forget, and this still sticks with me to this day. 2 situations. First situation, never forget this. Got into it with a kid at school. Got into it with a kid at school, and his dad came to pick him up. His dad is probably every bit of maybe 5'9". I'm 5'10", 5'11", fourth grade, fifth
Wow.
grade, or whatever. But yeah, he got in my face and, you know, dropped the hard ER, spit in my face, the whole 9 yards. There's nothing as a kid that I could have done. And that angered me. Second situation, leaving from my friend's house who stayed not too far away from me. I had my little suitcase going back to my house. Sixth grade, never forget it. Pulled over by the city finest.
Mm.
What's in your luggage? Clothes. Dumped out the clothes in front of me. Because of my size, they thought I was a grown man. They thought I was moving weight. They thought I was out here doing things that I shouldn't legally be doing. But because of how I am built, my size and everything, that angered me because people didn't understand me. They were looking at you're 6 foot. They're not looking at he's 10 or he's 11. They're looking at the height. They're looking at the features. They're looking at the baby mustache that I got over here versus, actually like engaging, just assuming. So that's where a lot of that anger came from. I don't know if that answered your question.
Well, no, no, that answered my question, and it brought another question. Definitely not on topic, but it's on topic of mental health. But it's not on topic. Anyway, with you saying those two examples, and how, as a black man, does like pretty much being profiled or um, being racially profiled affect you as well mentally? And what are the things you can combat if you can to get over it?
So you'll never get over it. I'm just going to be quite honest. You'll never get over it because no matter how many days on the calendar pass by, I have this saying that nothing has changed but the date on the calendar. You're going to be profiled. You're going to be profiled for the rest of your life. And it's unfortunate, but it's the perception that was put forth is passed from generation to generation. And because of this digital thing, it's never the moments when I was profiled. Um, it's the worst. It's the worst feeling, right? Because if you get the chance to know the person versus assuming who you think I am, you realize that I'm nothing like what your perception is. Sometimes perception is not reality, right? I
Mm-hmm.
have locks now. If I had gold teeth in my mouth, you'd think I'd probably be moving dope,
Mm.
or, or probably a rapper, or probably some type of content creator, whatever. But I mean, just recently, I was literally just profiled 2024 WrestleMania weekend week down there for the Wale Mania show. I was profiled going back home to the Airbnb,
Mm.
driving inside of a all white neighborhood, followed for about 3 miles, pulled over for absolutely nothing. So I'm kind of at this point. You become immune, but you don't become immune. I don't know if that makes sense. Like you kind of like, okay, I know the drill. Versus, damn, I wish I didn't have to go through this, but I know I'm gonna have to go through this.
Mm.
You're gonna go through it. So I don't think that's ever something that you know, as men, women, what have you, profile, whether it be in a good way or bad way. Oh shit, you 7 foot. You play basketball? No, I play classical piano. I'm trained. I've been doing this for 30 years.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Or, oh shoot, you 7 foot. You a bodyguard or something? No, I'm actually a well trained chef. Got the chance to work with Gordon Ramsay.
Oh wow.
No, I
Oh
didn't. But
what?
I'm just I'm just like no, and I'm not classically trained on the piano, but I'm just trying to.
You done got us. We
Yeah,
done been
we
sucked
were
in.
like,
We believe you.
wow.
No, not
I was
I
like, you
play.
work with Gordon? When did this happen?
No, I play by ear though. I play by ear. But no, but what I'm saying is, it's like people are going to be profiled regardless. Women will be profiled. You know, women are profiled whether you gay, straight, whatever, trans. You are going to be profiled. And unfortunately, you have to either build immunity to it. I really hate to say that, or learn how to excuse people's ignorance. Sometimes common sense ain't so common. It's really not. And it's a lot of ignorant people out there. And you have to decide how much energy are you going to give somebody.
Mm.
Like I have this saying of mouth minutes. Like if you are as old as we are, you remember the days of cell phones having minutes. You remember that if you ran out of minutes, that was it. You had to wait till your next cycle, or you had to go buy one of those cards,
Mm-hmm.
or go to your phone company to buy more minutes, or wait to those free nights and weekends.
Free nights and
Mm-hmm.
weekends, all day
Mm-hmm.
for
Right?
the win.
I
So
would.
what
I'm like, you can call me after 9. Thank you very much.
what I say is I refuse to waste my mouth minutes on anything that is not going to be beneficial, move forward, be positive, or, progress us. I'm not going to argue with somebody that I know at the end of the day, me arguing with this person is not going to change the way they think, change the way they move, change the way they do anything. That has to be a realization that they have to figure out on their own or with their own tribe.
Mm-hmm.
So some conversations I don't even indulge in. Some conversations I'm not even going to give you the time of day. I'll let you talk to you blue in the face. There's been many of times where, you know, I've could have crashed some story. I was a route driver for Krispy Kreme. I'll never forget this. So route driver for Krispy Kreme. This was somewhere in Nashville or Antioch, Tennessee, one of the two. I'll never forget this. I'm at a stop delivering the donuts. I see red does a out of the gas station, and all I heard was "Nyeh." And he threw something at me. Right, threw something at me. Now I can get out of myself and do what people expect me to do,
Mm.
or I can do what people not expect me to do. Because it's nothing for me to go over there, grab you up, choke you up, beat your ass. Like that's nothing. Easily, no problem. Or you got it. That's cool. That's what you think. I can be that all day, but how I present myself and how I respond, that is what people are going to remember versus what caused me to act like this. No one cares about what brought you to that point. They care about the reaction versus the action. You have to be able to decide, is my reaction worth overshadowing this person's action? How does this benefit me at the end of the day?
Mm. Well, do you feel like you have more power that way when you don't respond the way they think you, the way they, the way they want you to respond? Do you think you have more power by not responding that way?
Oh, absolutely. 100%. Because you have people that want to get you out your character, that want to get you to basically placate to whatever script they have in their mind of the part they want you to play. This is what they want. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes in life, you have to give people what they want, but at the same time, be very cautious and very mindful of what you give people. Because when you give them what they want, in some occasions, you end up on the bad end of everything.
Mm.
Like, once again, if someone's continuing to poke the bear, poke the bear, poke the bear, and the bear goes off and mauls somebody, what's the first
Oh,
thing people say?
it was the bear's fault.
Exactly. They don't care about the fact that this person has been toying with this bear all day, poking him, poking him, poking him. As soon as the bear reacts, We got to put the bear down.
Mm-hmm. He's a threat.
He's a threat.
Mm.
He's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's right, Mimi. Not today, Satan. Okay.
Not today.
Well, I can tell you, I feel like this conversation can keep going and on and on and on. But I want us to lift it up a little bit. We're gonna start going into our holiday confessions.
Oh, let's go to it.
Our unfiltered Thanksgiving truths is our next segment. And Kai, I'm gonna let you take it.
Okay. So, the pressure to create the perfect holiday can lead to some truly ridiculous moments. And so we're moving into our confession booths where we're going to dive into those moments cuz I got stories for days about Thanksgiving. But before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about the financial strain consideration. One thing we talked about last week or the week before was kind of how this year's Thanksgiving feels a little different, right? It feels a little bit more tight. As someone who went to the grocery store today and wanted to fight with the Aldi cashier,
Oh, 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 oh
she
no,
was
not fight.
wonderful though. It
Oh,
wasn't really her, it was just the prices. And she it's a long story. Anyway, the point was
you
we were
didn't get
all
that
feeling
$40 meal?
no,
Oh
but we
man.
also it was the sticker shock. Okay, it was a sticker shock. That's what it. Anyway, the point was it's a major stressor this year, right? In particular. So, for today's first confession, we're going to talk about one thing you bought or a holiday meal shortcut you took purely to manage your budget and your stress this Thanksgiving.
So I guess I'll start and then Mr. JT, you can go ahead. I don't want to have you start again. You've been talking the whole time. But let's see. Well, I just started cooking Thanksgiving dinner about 2 years ago.
Hmm.
Um, it's a long story. Pretty much, my mom was Jehovah's Witness. Well, she is Jehovah's Witness, and I didn't celebrate holidays once she became baptized. So I would go to people's houses. But anyway, that's a long story short. What I did was try to cook my mom's turkey wings, but somehow I dropped the ball. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know if I overcooked it, didn't cook it long enough. It just didn't come out the way it was supposed to. And then I made mac and cheese. I don't know what I did wrong the first time, but it did not taste how it tastes now. If you taste my mac and cheese now, you would be like, "Oh, okay." But if you took the taste it the first time, it was really sweet. I used the wrong milk. I was I was trying to do it in a budget, but not in a budget, but trying to like do it for
It
the
wasn't
first
going well.
time. Yeah, nah. It was it was interesting. Oh, and I didn't add. I also went to work, so I left other people in charge to check it. Never do that again. So
Well, I
yeah, there
mean,
you go. That again, you're laughing because I called her about it. I was like, "What is this? I did not do it right." But meanwhile, my
did
daughter was like, "Oh, this is great." I said, "No, it's not. Why are you lying?"
crazy. That's crazy. Punish your child for giving you some good feedback. Right, sweet macaroni and cheese. That sounds
Yeah,
terrifying.
I use condensed. No, I use
I
No, you
don't.
use
yes, I use
sweetened.
condensed milk. I use condensed
Yeah.
milk versus evaporated milk.
Yes, Faith. JT's hanging with us today. Yeah, that sounds terrifying. And I do remember because I was laughing so hard on the phone. That was that's real. Okay, yeah. So JT, tell us what you did.
Well, Tanisha,
Uh huh.
you are not alone because I did
Okay.
That's
that
correct.
very same thing.
Okay.
I did that very same thing. Not listening to my mom, and I bought the condensed milk. instead of
Mm,
evaporated milk. And let's just say we had some sweet ass macaroni and cheese, that big ass pan of it, because I don't know how to cook for small groups. I know how to cook
mm,
big groups, right? So I think this is like maybe our first Thanksgiving together as a couple living in the same house. This was like, I want to say, before we got married. And yeah, I just thought I was just doing it. Thought I had this all together, had all the ingredients. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to show my ass this Thanksgiving. I put my foot in this macaroni and cheese, and it was sweet as hell. But but now you live and you learn. One shortcut that I took, which was not a good shortcut,
uh-oh.
and this was like one of my worst peach cobblers ever.
Oh no.
Which in the family, when I come down to Florida, my Aunt Brenda, who celebrated her birthday early this month, happy birthday, Aunt Brenda. Um, one big request is, can you make the peach cobbler? So the one year that I decided to make peach cobbler up here away from the family, I took a shortcut.
Mm,
Instead of doing the traditional peach cobbler, I went ahead and bought pie crust and literally layered it that way. And I didn't include the other ingredients to give you that dough inside
uh-oh.
the peach cobbler. So we
Uh-oh.
basically ended up with a peach pie.
Ew.
Ooh.
And yeah, it ended up being a peach. It was still good, but it didn't have that, that cobbler. You know what I'm saying? Like you're missing the cobs inside the cobbler. Like so, yeah, that was a shortcut that I took. Never again. I have no problem taking the long route. And also, if we're doing any confessions here, I told my lady, was last year, I'm tired of green bean casserole.
Oh, oh, oh no. Oh no.
How did that go?
Then you
How did,
cook.
oh,
Then you cook. Then you cook. No, no, no. It went okay. Don't get me wrong. Never grew up having green bean casserole, and it's a part of the Thanksgiving dinner. So when me and her got together, and she introduced me to green bean casserole, first year I'm like, okay. The second year I'm like, all right. Third year I'm like, listen, because I'm used to the collard greens, all type of greens, not green bean casserole. And have I got an acquired taste to it now? Yes, but after a while, I was like, enough. Sit down, relax.
that's wild.
Well, it's funny that you say that because Russell Faith said that she's only allowed to cook the green bean casserole
Oh shit!
and the caramel apple cheesecake egg rolls. That's an
I mean,
interesting
that's a
thing.
choice.
Uh-huh. And it says this is because she made a first off, I need to know what this casserole
Casserole
surprise
surprise.
was.
Hmm.
What made me
Make,
sit at the kids' table for 2 years. Ooh, ooh. Wait a minute, ma'am.
okay,
Hold on,
listen, y'all be making some
ma'am.
really
No, no.
critical mistakes.
What is happening? What did you, what kind of special was this? Like the uh um what's that? The helper when they made that pie?
Oh Lord, the
See,
help!
see
Oh
if
man,
to bring Gordon Ramsay back into his, I feel like he would have thrown y'all food at y'all. Like
yeah.
that's crazy. Like sweet macaroni and cheese. Listen. I
I
cannot
mean,
say
granted, hold on, wait. I would say it did taste. It tasted good.
It was just sweet. It was just
It was
that's
sweet.
just
a
sweet. However, now that I know what it's supposed to taste like, it's also too. This is me who did it. So disclaimer, people. I am very picky. I'm coming out of my shell
it's an
thanks
understatement.
to a particular person. However, I'm still picky.
Huge understatement.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
She is.
So when I made the mac and cheese, in my defense, I really never ate mac and cheese. So I didn't really know what it was supposed to taste like. So I
Mhm.
did
She
not
skipped our
season.
father's
I did.
epic macaroni and
I
cheese.
did. I did. However, I have now ramped dad's recipe. But I didn't ask nobody for recipe. I think I was just like, I know it needs. Ask my mom. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing because she definitely forgot to tell me to season the food. I did not season the mac and cheese either.
You didn't put no black pepper in there?
No, I
Lord,
didn't do
help me, Father
anything. It
God.
was just,
No
I'm really telling
paprika,
myself,
no salt.
Listen,
listen, I didn't put no. It was just
I would
the
like to
macaroni,
shout out
the
Kevlin.
cheese.
I would like to shout out Kevlin at this moment because
She's the
Kevlin,
one.
our baby sister, who
She
you are
helped me.
familiar with, she taught her how to make mac and cheese. She also taught me how to make my dad's mac and cheese, though I make my mom's mac and cheese, but my mom doesn't like mac and cheese, so it's critical. All right, so let me tell y'all the story because I didn't mess up no food. I don't know what's going on here. Me and the ancestors, we here. I don't know what's going on with these magical ingredients y'all are putting together. But I will say, so this year I had to make some changes. Thanksgiving dinner kind of bores me, right? Like I don't make the turkey. I will never make the turkey. When I was growing up, my mom made chicken because she don't like turkey. So when I started dating my husband, he would always make the turkey because I don't put my hands in birds.
Oh, I like pulling the stuffing out.
I don't put my hands in birds. So just in case y'all out there wondering, do not even think about it. I don't take nothing out of it. I refuse. The closest I've come to making a turkey was making turkey breasts because
Close enough.
I will not put my hand anywhere near the turkey. So I will say that's about as this year, because I like I said, Thanksgiving dinner bores me. We are having my pasta, a huge vat of my pasta, my chicken pasta with penne and deliciousness. We're having my spinach and artichoke dip. We are having an
Mm.
apple and a sweet potato pie. We are also having some broccoli. Yep, one, two, three, four. Yeah, that's what we're doing this year because, and I want to tell you, those ingredients cost me $100 for many less ingredients than I would have normally buy. So that's what we're doing this year. And then I will tell you, one year I refused to cook and I actually ordered 8 dishes off the Chinese menu, and my kids were not pleased. So
Okay, wait. So these comments are lighting up. I
I'm
have to.
saying, how picky? Can you answer, Candace? Because girl,
Okay, I'm going to
you ain't
answer.
ready.
Okay. All right. How picky? Well, at one point, well, technically, kind of still. Food cannot touch, food that I do not like to eat cannot touch the other food.
You like your food
Sometimes,
segregated?
Yes,
yes. I actually saw somebody on Instagram. They was like someone who likes food but don't like their food touching. They had like a server dish that had like individual compartments. I said, see, that's what I need probably. Those are
consider
for
it done
foods,
for Christmas.
yes, but that's for things I really don't like to eat or I'm questionable. Also, I don't like fish. I tried it. It's disgusting. It's flaky. It does something in my mouth. The texture is weird. I don't know. I just can't do it. I've tried.
Welcome to
I thought I
my
was like,
life.
oh, I like the sea bass. Oh, this is great. And then I got sea bass again, and I was like, what is this? So no. I used to not like sauce. Do not put sauce on anything of mine. Now,
Did, did she tell you what she did to the pizza growing up?
wait, what did I do to a pizza growing up? I took the cheese off. No, that wasn't
She
me. I didn't do that.
she desecrated the pizza. My father would order
Oh,
Little
oh, oh,
Caesars
oh,
pizza,
oh, yeah.
and
It had to be
so
cheese. It cannot be nothing else. Do
she
not
would pick off
even give
every
me
single thing. She had the holiest pizza I have ever seen anyone eat in my life.
like I literally if let's say we would argue. We literally would argue. I don't know if Kamal's still on here, but we will all argue because they would all want a
It
topping.
wasn't all.
And I would be like, no, we have to have cheese. And then at one point, my dad said, absolutely not. You're just going to have to eat what we get. To the point where if I could not get all the toppings off the pizza, I just pulled all the cheese off. and then maybe wipe the sauce off because I didn't trust it.
She would eat bread, basically. Bread.
Yeah, I would take the cheese off only because it had toppings on it. If it was just plain cheese, we were fine. Everything was great. Everything was groovy. Nothing was happening. But if you had like, I think what did Dad like supreme pizza, or we had like
Yes, I am such a fan of Supreme.
supreme pizza?
In fact, that is
No.
what I have holding in my hand right now. That's what my
If I
husband
could not
delivered.
get all
Pizza.
the like the olives, and don't let it still taste like it after I take all the thing off, then it's a wrap. And that's when the sauce comes off too, and it's just
Bread. It's bread. So that's the answer. Yes. Yes. Bread. All right, let's see what Mimi says here.
I mean, I have grown though. I've grown a lot though. I've grown a lot.
Evolution.
I
She
mean,
has. She has
what?
grown.
I mean, I eat lamb. I didn't eat lamb before.
Ooh, a turkey meatloaf. You know what?
Wait. Hold on. We need to go. Wait, before we do that. Sorry, Mimi. We didn't go back to what Faith said, what she did to the casserole and why it
The
was special.
tuna. I saw it. Hold on, let me pull it up. Sorry. I'm gonna put it back up. My bad. Tuna.
Now,
Let's just say it had tuna in it. I may have been pretty petty as hell because the entire family dogged my first time cooking the turkey and I was genuinely pissed. Well, was the revenge worth the 2 years at the kids' table?
mm,
That's the question. Was it worth it?
knowing Faith, probably.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, we can go back to Mimi. Sorry.
So, wait, I gotta go back. I gotta find Mimi's.
She said we have forgot pound cake for one
Oh
holiday,
yes. Okay, here we go.
and I dropped it. How did you? Wait, hold on. Wait. You dropped it on. I'm assuming the floor was clean. Was this a house full of animals? Because if it's not, then I can see how that could be a little questionable.
It sounds questionable 155%. I'm gonna tell you right now. This statement is why I am so picky at potlucks and I refuse to trust people and I just look at a lot of that food without eating it unless it came out of the package. My favorite thing at every company potluck was whatever came in the actual boxes.
Because you knew what it was. Right.
Also,
I
because
had
I
to
knew they
question it.
didn't actually
Make
make
it.
it in their home.
You know what? I am not going to lie. And hopefully nobody from my old job is watching this. But if you are, don't tell nobody. There was one particular doctor, her husband made stuff, but there was hair in it all the time. And I refuse to eat any of it. Not you taking your mic off.
Listen here. Listen. Yes, BB, she would have been malnourished, but she's gonna
I
tell you what
wasn't.
she
I
was
never
eating
was.
instead. She's gonna tell you what she eats instead, and then you'll understand why she's not malnourished.
I'm definitely not malnourished. I wish I was. I wish I was one of those people on the commercial where you have to give me 5 cents to let me survive.
Why is she like this? No, she's not malnourished because Tanisha likes to eat a lot of vegetables raw and stuff like that.
Oh
She
yeah,
actually likes a lot more healthy
I will eat a
options,
pepper
so
like an
she's
apple.
not. Yeah, so
I
she's
eat
not
peppers like
malnourished.
apples.
Ooh.
But it was
Really like them.
weird. I will tell you, growing up and watching, she said we would all argue, but it wasn't that. It was her and Kamal, who you met earlier on the stream, who would fight. They would fight about this daggone pizza for hours to the point where my father would just separate them and be like, neither one of you get what you want. Like, it was insanity. So yeah, no. Like, oh, Faith said it was worth it. Me and them kids made sure there was no piece of a huge mess.
Okay.
I left early so I wouldn't have to help clean. Since then, my family has learned and peace remains. I bet they did.
You know what?
Faith is
Look,
ruthless.
and look what Mimi said. Mimi said, actually, yeah, dogs and cats, but it didn't have anything on it. I swear. Listen, girl.
It always has. Okay, Mimi, I love you, but I'm gonna just tell you right now.
Nuh-uh.
I'm gonna tell you right now that unfortunately, in homes with animals, things float in said air, and therefore, as someone who has both a dog and a cat, I'm telling you right now, if it hits the floor, it better go in the trash. It better go in the trash. even though we
Everything's
pray
wrong.
over it too. But I trust God to tell me that that was the better choice.
Did it
You
have icing on it, or it's just a regular
Oh
like
my gosh.
pound cake?
Anyway, by the
Anyway,
way,
I have
our
a
brother
question.
popped into the comments and say this was 100% true about the pizza story with Tanisha and Kamal and my childhood. So just so y'all know. All right, next confession, because we going through this. Let's talk about the setting boundaries confession.
Oh,
Saying no is an important part of maintaining your mental health during the holidays. You know, we just picked that up from our previous. Yep.
mm-hmm.
So confess one invitation or obligation you successfully said no to and how you manage the guilt. She said no icing. You feel better about that choice now?
No,
I didn't think so.
I was just curious. I just wanted to know.
Okay, hold on. Faith, wait a minute now. Let me tell you
Uh-oh.
something. I have had a cat for almost the entire time my children have been alive. And when I tell you, that cat does not and will not walk on not one stove, not one countertop, because he knows mom will wring his neck. So, just so you know, lots of people eat my food. No one complains of, anything. The cat, that we don't go through that. So, my house is exempt from whatever's happening over there.
No fur balls.
Listen, anybody that lets their dog lick them in their mouths, I'm questioning you for everything.
Anyway,
Sorry.
anyhow, so one invitation or obligation you successfully said no to and how you manage the guilt. Can I go first with this? Because I want to make
Absolutely.
sure my mom's not watching. I think it's
Oh
like,
well, we don't know because I mean
I
she
don't think
did
she's
start
watching.
following us, so I don't
She
know.
did? Okay, I'll make
Yeah.
sure this doesn't make the clips. So let me
Okay.
tell y'all, my mama drives us nuts, but also she can't cook.
You know what?
Except
I ain't gonna lie because I feel like I've probably had her food once or twice, but I
I
don't
can tell
remember.
you, she poisoned myself. My husband eats everybody's food, okay? But she made this white pasta that to this day is infamous. Now, how my kids survived it, I don't know.
You mean like
But
the white cheddar pasta?
it was white lasagna.
Like ricotta? Oh,
She made it with like I think kale. Anyway, the point was we ate it to be nice.
okay.
Myself,
Wait. When you say white, you mean like it was the color white, or are we talking
yes.
about like skin tone people white?
No, no, well, both kind of.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you know how like, our neighbors over there like to make lasagna with like healthy lasagna, like this idea of this.
Or how they put raisins and things that they're not supposed to?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she made, I hope my mama's not watching this, I swear. Come on, you better not tell on me. So she made this lasagna and it was white. So here's a problem with white lasagna in case y'all don't know that. You don't know when it's fully cooked, people. You don't know when it's fully cooked. So when she went to feed myself, my soon to be husband at that time, and my kids who were like 3 and 4 potentially at this time, I want to tell you that was the last time my husband has ever eaten her food. So every time she comes over for Thanksgiving, we pack up her food and hand it off to someone, except the pork chops, because those are banging. But other than that, it all gets packed up. Shout out to my brother William
And you hand it
and
out
his
to
wife.
homeless people?
No, no,
Oh.
no. We hand it over to William and we tell him and his wife to take it home. So it looks like we ate it. We do it every year.
Well, I
This is
mean,
why I stopped having her come over for Thanksgiving. So that's my confession. And I don't feel guilty because no one likes it. Okay, there we go. I've said it. And I pray she's not watching. All right. Whew. Y'all turn. Y'all turn.
JT, you go.
Ooh, I gotta put my glasses back on for this one.
Oh, you don't want people seeing your eyes. Got it. Noted.
Ooh,
I'm high too.
yeah. Um, so I know she probably is watching. It
Uh-oh.
is what it is. Um, I've had to turn down not an invitation, but them bringing food over.
Mm.
You told
Uh,
them to just bring themselves.
when,
Like
when, when,
bring liquor
when
and that's it. Bring me
yeah,
some water.
like you good. Bring some paper plates, some aluminum foil, whatever.
Oh, they can't even bring
But
drinks.
they could bring you drinks, but do not bring over them sweet ass collard greens, okay? Um,
well, I mean, I don't even eat collard greens,
Sweet
but I know they're
collard
not supposed to be
greens?
sweet. I know
sweet
they're supposed to
collard
have like
greens.
some
How do you do
smoked
that?
turkey neck and stuff like that, where they
Right, but
just put tons of sugar.
how do you
I,
make them sweet? What's
I don't understand because first of all, collard greens are bitter
Yes,
starting out.
they
So
are.
I don't understand how we go from collard greens to basically sugar greens. It's like there's this individual. I'm not going to throw their name out there, but they know who they are and they probably watching.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
because I did share this to my Facebook.
oh, okay.
Um, there's a reason why um, your collard greens never hit the end of the pot. There's a reason why. There's a reason why those collard greens from about 4 months ago remained inside my refrigerator until I just threw it out, along with the Tupperware, because I didn't want anything to do with it. Very
Those
nice
are end of
Tupperware.
the world rations. Okay.
Yeah, very nice Tupperware. Very nice Tupperware. I threw the Tupperware out because I
Oh,
felt like Tupperware was contaminated by those sweet collard greens. I felt like I had to seal it up inside the dumpster that Rita Repulsa came in on Power Rangers and kind of like shoot it out of the
Not
cannon
Rita.
and have it land somewhere. But sweet collard greens is a cardinal sin. If you got turkey neck inside your collard greens, there's no reason why your collard greens should be sweet. If you have hog mogs, pigtails, if you got any type of meat inside your collard greens, why are they sweet? But yes, for that very reason, is the reason why I tell this person, hey, just bring some to drink.
Favorite plate?
Bring some paper plates, some aluminum foil, because I know that stuff is costly.
It
And
is.
I know you're going to get the good brand. So go ahead and go to Sam's Club. get that 150 pack of paper plates for me.
Oh Lord.
And we all good. Just bring your appetite.
Sweet Jesus. What's going on here? All right, Tisha, your turn.
I still love you though.
um, I don't know. See, I'm picky, so
Yes, she said it in the comments. Canned collard greens. That's exactly what it was. Glory canned collard
What?
greens. This whole damn time, I thought she was actually making collard greens. She got them out the can of Glory and just added different ingredients.
No, she said
wait.
candied. How do you do this?
Oh, candied. I'm sorry. Dyslexia is kicking my ass tonight. Apologize for my outburst.
All thoughts are welcome. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Um,
Tanisha, your turn.
uh,
Well, I pray my mama ain't watching this. Oh Lord. She ain't called me yet, so I
um,
don't think so.
well, I mean, I don't think I have any guilt because I didn't really invite people over. Even like when I made my thing, I invite nobody over. Like even um, let's think of a time.
Her lack of
I
guilt is that I don't want nobody here.
probably or it's the fact that I don't want you to feel offended when I don't eat your food. So maybe like more so like if I go places and they be like eat and I'd be like, nah, I'm good. And they look at me like even like this weekend, my daughter's dance school had a what's that?
Potluck?
Friendsgiving.
Oh, Friendsgiving. Okay, okay.
And I looked at everybody's food. I saw some mac and cheese that I was never gonna try. I was like, that don't look good. And then I tried this lemon cake, and they were like, "Oh, this is good." I tasted. I was like, "This is not that good. Y'all are bugging. I don't know what's going on here." But yeah, I'm probably the one you don't want to invite because you're going to be worried about me eating, and I'm not going to want to eat. So you may feel offended because I don't want to eat your food.
Or you could just wash your face, which is hilarious.
I do. I'll be like, "What is this?" And then they be like, "This is da 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 da," and I'll be like, "You want some? I'm good." And I'll just keep moving. So yeah, no, I'm not guilt. I don't feel guilt either when I tell you no either. Be like, nah, I'm good. You can try to convince me all day, and I still tell you to your face, I'm good.
This is
You know,
maybe why we've never had Thanksgiving together because this is why I have Thanksgiving with Kevlin because we are very much. First of all, she's an amazing cook.
she
Okay,
is.
she is
She definitely was
amazing.
the one paying attention when Dad was cooking because I sure
Yes,
wasn't.
it's
I made French
amazing.
fries, French
Yes,
fries, and
you
breakfast
didn't,
food.
but she taught me how to make. I'm sorry, that's the other thing we're having too is we're having queso because she taught me how to make it and it we love it. Delicious. Sorry. Next confession. The family conflict confession. God help me. Please don't be watching. Okay. Family gatherings can bring up unresolved conflicts and emotional triggers. Confess the most ridiculous conversation you had to walk away from, or a fight that was definitely over something insignificant. Can I tell you about bingo?
Sure.
So, my grandma, my mom's mom, she had all girls, right? But, that's neither here nor there. So we used to go to Thanksgiving at my grandma's house, and my grandma's she's from Georgia, so she's a fantastic cook. Also, I'm not sure what happened. Anyway, so we sat there, but my grandma is a little. She's small, but she's fiery. Like can get real crazy. We decided to play bingo one year, and the fight that broke out between my aunties over
Nah,
this.
Linda.
Yep, Aunt Linda, Aunt Deborah, Aunt Barbara, Aunt Tracy, and my
Oh,
mama, because there was
oh,
five of them
oh,
at that time.
oh.
Rest in peace, Aunt Linda, Aunt Barbara. Um, and the fight that broke out over bingo was epic. People were
Like
yelling and
it was like
screaming.
World Star Epic.
It was well, they weren't fighting, but
Oh,
they were they okay, I was a kid at this time, okay? So this was really like traumatizing to me. Not that they were close necessarily, but they were fighting and screaming and like slamming doors. And then my grandma in the middle yelling at everybody. Then she taking sides. She don't even know what happened. I don't even think she was in the room. You know what I'm saying? And like it was like, and we had anytime you went to Thanksgiving at my grandma's house, you had to pray that maybe you got through the meal before things got crazy. But I'm pretty sure like we was in the middle of right before it had my grandma's sweet potato pie, which is delicious. It's only sweet potato pie I swear by besides Patty's. But when I tell you, we all left angry that day. We all left. Like my mom, she was like, "Get out, let's go. You're not coming back over here." Like they was cussing each other out. My grandma has like this house that has like three different levels, and you could hear them yelling all the way from the back of the first part of the house to the end of the house where the kids were. And by the kids, I just mean me and my brother Kamal because we were the only ones. And William was there. It was crazy. It was. I think it could have got to World Star level, but I think because we was right there,
come on, said, but that sweet potato pie.
he not lying. I mean, we did take home some sweet potato pie. So it was worth the drama, but I'm trying to tell you, don't play bingo. Forget Monopoly, forget the other games, but bingo. Okay? Like, I know you're lying. It wasn't in 50, like, it was crazy. I had to be like no more than 8 at the time. It was. So I don't encourage anyone play games during Thanksgiving. Just watch TV. You know what I'm saying? Watch TV together. Watch a movie. All right, what you guys got? Bingo. That's
I
crazy.
mean, I almost got somebody jumped, but that was, I don't.
You putting out hits.
What you
Well, well,
do? What you do?
well. There was a problem that happened, and then I called my brother and was like, "Hey, I think I need you to go handle something." And he was like, "Word, all right, I'll be over there in a second." I said, "Okay, cool, cool." But by that time, then it became renege. Like, nah, don't do it. And I was like, They canceled. They don't want you to come over here and do it. And he was like, it's too late. I'm already over here. So you had to walk him down. So no one got jumped.
Thank you for admitting that on live stream. All right, Faith.
But
Let's go.
truthfully, you don't know what it was, who it was, and who where. And you never know. It never
I
happened.
have ideas
The
as I
person
am,
did not get injured.
but should they have?
They probably should have for sure.
Okay, so Faith, my previous comment about my aunt
Oh
is
no,
my
I'm
family
empty.
conflict confession because it gets real between me and my old aunt. My family loves the depths me and my aunt go against each other. Yeah, that's how it was at my grandma's house for a long time. It was like Christmas, Thanksgiving, it was going down. So you might as well just get some popcorn and hope you stay out the fray because you could catch strays. So just try to stay out of it. All right, JT, what you got?
I mean, honestly, for me, my family, it really came down to games, not so much anything else, really. I think the biggest conflict was the spades table and the Uno table. Spades table, real big incident popped off.
Mm,
Somebody was cheating,
mm.
reneging, hiding cards underneath books, bringing the card back
Happening.
out. It was like, no, hell no, you renege. I know you renege because I seen that card before. No, flip over the book. Let me see the book. Like whole all out wars. You would have thought money was on the line, but it wasn't about the money. It was the pride
It was
of
it
no.
was the principal.
It was the pride and the principle of knowing that I know I can beat y'all in the game of spades. Okay, I've been beating you for years. You still ain't beat me. But a whole entire almost came to fisticuffs about a spade game because somebody was reneging. On the Uno table, this was like between the kids. The kids getting mad because no, that's not the way we play in my house. You can't do no
Listen,
triples, doubles, and run
listen.
trains on Uno. You can't be adding stuff like that. Like
That's why you're
it
supposed to
got real.
get the rules right before you even start playing. We got to set what the rules are, which how you play and how we play.
Well,
You got to
see,
figure it out.
we did that, but then people went to remixing the shit.
Thank you. I
Oh,
was gonna say that's
well,
what happens at our house. People start remixing when they was losing because if I played my way, I won. Like nah,
Everybody want to remix shit like they Jermaine Dupri and whatever. Like, no, it's not a social death song. Like, you don't remix the way we doing Uno and the way we doing spades. Okay, you're not Timberland. We're not doing no remix. None of that. All right,
not the
straight gate.
fofo.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
no, this is why like we brought out the rules one year. We like literally brought out the rules, and I was like, "These are the rules we're playing by." But it took too long, so eventually we just cashed it to the game. But that is true. Anytime we play Uno at my house, somebody walking off angry. Now it could be me. We all competitive. It's like the worst. I was like, you know what? That's the problem. We all competitors, and nobody likes to lose. All right, so Faith. Oh no, not the spades table. The dominoes table too will have the popo pull up at the family gathering. That's why we stopped playing dominoes because I remember several of them getting thrown at people.
Yeah, you got to slam it. Cause now you mad.
Yeah, because people got it thrown at them, and I don't want to be. Dominoes are hard when they get thrown. I'm just
You want to know
saying.
something? You know what else is a hard game that could be very competitive? Jacks.
What? Really?
I haven't
When you're
played
throwing
that.
it down and you're trying to catch the thing, and if you don't catch it, okay.
I haven't played Jackson. Like,
But I'm saying
you know what got real serious when we were
that's why we stopped
younger?
playing because I think I used to throw it at somebody. Come on, you can you could. I probably threw it at you.
I mean, we made everything. My father, if y'all want to check out our game episode, the top 10 games that will cause your family to have wars, it's on demand on YouTube. Avoid all of those games, every single one of
Faith
them,
just said it.
because
She just said it. She just said.
Monopoly.
Monopoly was the number one game. And like I said, Kamal may deny that he cheated, but his negotiation skills left something to be
No, you
desired.
know what's so funny? I can hear him laughing in my ear.
Me too. Me too. I can see you laughing. I can see it through the
And
screen.
he's
He's
like,
hee hee ha
"Nuh-uh."
ha.
Oh,
Because our
stealing your
Monopoly
money.
games, we in war. We at war. And then people try to steal from the bank. I definitely remember that game.
Okay,
People were
I will
stealing from the
not
bank.
confirm or deny any of these claims. I don't know what you speak of.
Now that sounds like 40, 45, 47. Know they're stealing money and giving it right back. Ain't that something? Y'all ready for them $2,000 checks?
Oh, oh, you mean the checks that are coming out of my current pocketbook? Anyway, let's not get political, but
Very, very
Anyway,
fine people. Very fine, good people.
JG, I was not ready. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Pay attention to the news. That's my advice for y'all.
Look
Don't
at
just
my
get running
native
off
mamas.
on
Aren't they
stuff.
beautiful?
Everything is very good, ladies.
Remember, I signed the checks. I gave it to you.
No, that's my money.
Don't get me started.
Oh
Do some
man,
research on tariffs, and you'll see what we're talking about. Okay, because
do the
like I
knowledge.
said, this is why Thanksgiving is a scaled down version this year. This is why today is pizza night and tomorrow's probably sandwich night so that I can do the cooking. And then it's gonna be on ration only because y'all I'm not cooking again for several more days. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, with that, we want to thank you guys for just giving us your confessions too, because I know we ain't the only one with crazy families. And that's why, Faith, you need a real banker like myself who don't I don't take no fluff. I don't play. I don't make deals. The
I would
bank is
like
the
to also
bank,
say we learned the deal making from dad. Because dad would be the number
which
one
is
person
probably
to
how we
mention.
ended up in this mess.
Very fine
Also,
people.
I think my father thought he was a real estate tycoon too. Like it was not good. It was not good. We didn't play with him either. That was a no. Couldn't play with him because he couldn't lose. All right. So I think we covered so much today. Like, we covered so much.
We
We had
did.
all this serious talk. We ended up on holiday shenanigans. We do want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate. I hope you eat amazing food and that you spend peaceful, happy time with your families. Or if you're like me, you hide and you find Hallmark movies that keep you busy for the entire time if you're lucky. Or I guess football if that's your choice.
I like me some football. I forgot who's.
Dallas,
Not you say wait. He
wait.
said wait, sir.
What
You
he
are
saying
late.
wait
You are
for?
late to the party.
You are. How you gonna tell us to wait while we try to wrap up? We've been here for 2 hours and 3 minutes.
Mm-mm. Not check our text.
Check your text.
Who you text me or her? Because I don't. I ain't see nothing pop up.
He said that he sent a text out. It never got through. It's definitely his fault. Very fine people in this podcast. Look at them, just very beautiful ladies. These men of it mamas. The greatest show in the world, I tell you.
I want to thank my local beauty supply store for putting this hair on sale. Y'all did the thing. Y'all make sure I'm ready for these interviews next week. If I wouldn't have wrapped up, I would. Oh my God, you stupid.
What is happening in these comments over here? What?
And this is why we turned over Roe versus Wade for that comment right there.
It might be. No, it might be. And my family, married couples are not allowed to play the same game. You know what? That might solve some world problems here. But I will tell you, in my house, we have no choice. There's only 4 of us. So we play all these games together. Yeah, to the beauty supply store. Because if this wasn't $8.99, look at God. Look at God. Because I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell y'all can look out for a main event mama's beauty supply store online store in the near future, okay?
You can, because that's what I'm gonna do. And the love I have for beauty supply stores, I feel like that's my next venture. Because at the end of the day, I feel that
He is blasting you. Check your messages. What's
I
going
know
on?
I'm
What's
looking. I'm
happening?
sorry. I'm doing it right
I
now.
mean,
Hold the horses.
Or you could just join. You have the link. You can join real quick and say hello to everybody. It means
I'm like,
we're wrapping up
Kiara,
here
check
now.
your text. You know how many times I did that to you, Dallas? Did you check your text? Taxes. All right, hallelujah. Russell Faith, I'm telling you, when I get that store up, y'all won't know what hit you.
I look like Foxy Brown. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Oh, you mean
I
like
don't know.
Cleopatra, like like the one from Gold Member? That's what you're talking about?
I smell a sponsorship too. Because the way that I spent how much money when I was there. He said he don't got the link.
I
Hold on,
sent it
let's
to
see.
you.
Did you send
I
it?
sent it.
He said that you look like Foxy Brown, which
I
means the ill
agree with
nana
you.
is
Thank you
there.
very much.
I cannot with JT. Oh my god, I cannot with JT. Hold on, let's see. I'm like, what, sir?
I mean, no more cut waters for you, sir. I think you have reached your limit.
I mean, I think he is enjoying his impersonations of
The
you know
said
who,
not, who not who.
the person who we will not
We
name.
will not name. We will not give you that gratification.
Scale
We
of
will
one,
not do that.
scale of 1 to 10. What is it?
All right, now check your thing, and you'll have the answer. You might owe a petty consulting. You know what, Russell Faith? Shout out to you too, because I'm here for this. Can she do that? Because I might need help.
I
We're going to
mean,
be opening up the petty consultant firm as our
I'm
next
trying to be
customer.
here for
I mean, I
this.
could
I'm trying
definitely
to
do the
be
pay.
here.
We can work that out.
Okay. I feel that I'm trying to learn face ways because I'm scared. Agent Orange,
You know what?
our brother is he's on one today too. He's on one today too. Our brother is.
How's that? How's that impersonation? I need to like understand it.
It was good.
Like
I feel.
1 to 10.
It was
I
good. I
mean,
mean,
it was good. I'll
I
give
would
you a
say,
good 8.
I was about to
Okay.
say an 8 too.
I was like, I'll give you a good 8.
Excuse you. Excuse
Oh,
you. Excuse
he
you.
said
Don't
I just got
first
hoodwinked and
first off,
bamboozled,
don't make me do
led
a screenshot.
astray. What is
I will
going
screenshot
on?
and show it on camera. Okay?
Run amok. What is happening? Like,
Like why?
I can't even right now. I'm like,
Okay, well,
listen,
I'm pretty sure she sent you the link. So are you coming or not? You're just talking a lot of smack right now.
Smeckledorf. What does that mean? Where is this coming from?
We will wrap
Help.
it up.
Someone tell me what this is and where it came from.
Smackadorf is a term that we use inside the White House when things don't make sense. It's the reason why we ended Dodge so early. You got to tell you, some of the finest people worked it, but they didn't work it. Shout out to Elon Musk.
Oh my god.
He said he didn't get no link.
You know what?
I am so finished with this
That's all right.
situation.
That's all right. I'm about to prove it.
Listen.
I'm about to prove it. I don't
You
care.
about to prove it? Now you got her over here. Listen, you got her over here trying to prove things.
Okay.
Apple gobble
Oh, yeah.
gobble if you
No,
celebrate.
see, look. Right there. You see this? See where it says link? Link. There's a link right there.
All
Then there
right.
is our outline.
I'm not
the
going to
link.
read that was coming.
I'm not putting that up here.
Well,
I'm
if you
just gonna
see
show
on
you
camera,
Faith gave
you
you a
see where it says the link is
7.45.
sent. Right there.
We give you a 7.5, JT.
7.45.
So it sounds like that's a personal problem because I definitely see. Look at this. I'll even
I
put the
see
whole
it.
message that you see the
I
message.
see it up there. I see it.
So you still coming? I asked you if you were still coming, and then sent you this, so you can go somewhere with that because it's here.
The
It's
7.45
that I
is
sent it.
perfect. That's thank you, Faith.
A 7.45. You feel pretty confident about the 7.45. I feel like it was a good one because some of us, you only got to use third grade words. You know what I'm saying? You are an excellent impact there. I feel like it was good and therefore accurate. So I can't really complain about that. Listen here. I did want to say receipts. That's right, Mimi. You see what be happening on. Listen here. Our midnight confessions. Tanisha's not afraid to go in. Apparently,
I'm not,
she is not
especially when I know I
afraid
did.
to go in.
You know why? Because this episode was very special for me. So when people canceled, including my brother, I was very in my feelings, and I wanted to cancel. So yeah, I put it on blast. I was in my feelings because I couldn't understand. The two people I knew I can count on did not show up. But it's okay, since you have so much in the comments to say today. JT showed up last minute
You know who
and
showed
made sure he told me he was gonna come and showed up. So that's what
Okay. Well,
I
listen,
mean,
I
just saying.
I'm sure your brother, our other brother showed up,
He did,
right?
and I'm
Right?
happy. Whatever. I'm
Our other brother showed up you know, happily decided that he was going to pop in and give us commentary and try to prove all of us wrong because it's crazy. Because that's he said he never got it. That's
that's
crazy.
all right. I put the screenshot in
He
there so
said
you
he
can
Did,
see
never
it.
got it. He tried it. He out here.
did you send it
I'm
through
glad
X?
you didn't, and I'm here. See, I sent you a screenshot. Oh Lord, what is happening with
Yes,
you
and I
two?
just sent him a screenshot back.
Okay,
So
did you? If you sent it through X, X has been having issues with that because I had that
no,
issue
I
earlier.
didn't. I sent it through GroupMe, what we
Oh,
all use.
okay. Well, yeah.
You
You
got it.
sent it through GroupMe too. Okay, let's see.
I,
Let's see.
I don't have any
Y'all
screens.
over here causing fights on our live. What is happening? Let's see. Hold on. Because I was like, did I send it via? You sent it, right? You said via
I
GroupMe.
sent it, and I sent the
Was it the
screenshot.
same one?
Yes, it's the same one. I
Listen,
copied and pasted.
Dallas, you're gonna have to figure out what's happening with your communication. That yes, Kamal wants y'all to know he's a Giants fan.
John is not here. John is in his show now.
Yes,
You're a Giants
John
fan.
would
Ooh,
appreciate that, or something, or something. David came to hey, David.
very good man there, Devin, the tribal chief. I gotta tell you, one of the best chiefs I ever known. Very,
No, he didn't.
very fine chief. Very fine. There's a lot of chiefs out there, but none like Devin.
That is crazy. You not Faith over here eating popcorn. Mimi still eating popcorn too.
Listen, are you coming, Dallas, or not? Okay,
Because if you're gonna
come. And if
come,
you're not,
that
oh,
way I can
oh,
tap
okay.
out.
Oh,
I,
hello.
I just came.
This is crazy. You see how this gets awkward? What? I mean, should we excuse ourselves, JT? Because I don't know what's happening.
Okay, you came. Hello, hi. We're now done. If you would like to give your take on mental health, you can.
You know, when you have a New Yorker who consistently berates you online, it really affects your mental health. Drinking out of a Dairy Queen straw and all that. Um, Everything like that I've ever been through in life has always been because of the mental torture that I have to deal with and the oversaturated sassiness of some of the people out here. We got the dream girl, what I'm saying, from Hollis, Queens.
I'm not from Hollis.
Okay, you from Queens.
I am from Queens, but I ain't from
Okay.
Hollis.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
whatever part of New York you from. By the way, we beat the Jets, by the way. Um
That's cool. I don't care. I don't like Jets.
I
I'm
just
best.
wanted to put this here for you, JT. Faith had a message.
I've been drinking cut water. I'm on number 7. Speaking of 7, number 47. And on that note, I bid you all good night.
Why is
I
this
do.
Hey yo, why
I
is this
do.
man talking like Shakespeare?
He's supposed to be our not
The
so.
Agent Orange.
See, I
I'm
was
going
about to
back
say
to it.
something. But I'm gonna leave it there. Um Nah, sorry, I just got done with work. Just got home.
Thank you for stopping by.
I'll keep this quick. My mental health was in jeopardy back in 2017, and I think the only thing that saved me during that time was my daughter. And I realized that the moment that we start to feel weak, we need to realize the people around us will be affected before we do something that jeopardizes that. I went through years of child abuse, physically and emotionally with my father. And once he apologized from that, I kind of learned how to recover in my own way. And the biggest part about mental health for me is you're not alone, and you don't have to drag yourself down when there's always people there to lift you up. So, three people that you guys see on here have lifted me up in my darkest times, all three of these people. And I think it was God that put us together. It was fate that guided us. And regardless, I wouldn't be who I am today without the three of you. Uh, Tanisha, I'm not going to do what I normally do, so you're good.
Okay.
But because I know where that can go. She she already said she was going to put hands on me for making her cry. Um, but thank you guys for looking out for us, because there's not a lot of times we get to talk about what really affects us. And I love all of you. I love absolutely all of you. Um, I'm thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for CCN. I'm thankful for Main Event Mamas, Marks with Mikes, everybody in CCN. I'm thankful for all of you. I'm thankful that I have breath in my body to even spend time with you guys. And thank you for thinking of us, the little people.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Oh,
I mean, I appreciate that. I wouldn't say you guys are little people, but I think it's just something that needs to be brought to the forefront. Like I said earlier, um, I think you guys don't get the credit that y'all deserve, and um, or the understanding that is necessary. Right? Us as women, we always be like, "Why don't you open up? We need you to open up." Da 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 da. But some women don't. If you do open up, they may look at you like, "Why are you crying? You act like
Yeah.
a little weak bitch. What's going on? What's happening?" You got too many feelings, you got too many emotions. But that's also us being wired and programmed too, that you're supposed to be the provider. You're supposed to be the person I'm supposed to look up to. So you're not supposed to be weak. Because if you weak, that means something wrong. And now should I run away or should I stay? But I think also for us, it's important for us to understand that you guys are just people, just
Yeah.
like us. And just like how we have pressures and on our shoulders and our on us, but you have even a bigger one because of society. Then on top of that, of you being a black man, all these other things that play a part into it that sometimes us we do not understand. We beg for understanding, but what we do with that understanding is a whole different thing. So I just wanted to bring it to the forefront because we should know what you guys
I,
go through and
I
figure
think
out what we can help or assist or how we can help unburden the load for you guys, for us to, because we want to be a safe space, but how can we be a safe space for you guys? So that's what I forgot to ask. See, look at this now, these questions are coming in.
I'll
that's
keep
right.
I'll keep it quick. How you can be a safe space for your man, which I'm assuming you are, both of you are, is just listening. I think we as men don't, and also black women too. You guys don't ever get heard out. Like, they don't hear you out when you have problems. But we have a lot of issues that we face, and society is divided because they have weaponized social media against us to turn us against each other because of silly things that are vanity or pivotal moments that do not define us. And I think understanding who your man is and what he needs, sometimes it has to be reassurance.
Hi,
And-
mom. Sorry, my mom just. Hi,
oh,
ma.
hey,
I
hey,
love you, ma.
hello. She's here.
Hi, Ma.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, excellent, excellent. I would like to hopefully get the chance to talk to her too one day, so I can tell her how awesome you are. I think just hearing us out and understanding what our love language is and applying that to life, because we need someone to build us up, just like you guys are going to need the same thing. It's the same thing if you were talking to another human being that you didn't know and you made friends with that person. It's Also, the biggest, this is the thing that I can say. It's three words that will define your relationship, that will define everything. Even, and you don't have to do this with just your man, you can do this with your sister. It is the ministry of presence.
Mm,
That is the defining thing for everything. If you've ever gone through anything, when I've, when I was, there was a time in 2019 where it was at the end of the year and it was December 2nd, and my life was just, everything was going bad. My wife was downstairs and she felt helpless. She felt powerless because she couldn't help me. And I'm like, listen, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm probably going to scream and yell. All I need to do is when I get done, I just need to know that you're still there when I come down. I went upstairs, lost it, kind of just crashed. But I knew that when I came downstairs, there was somebody waiting for me
mm.
just throughout all of that. Like I wasn't alone. That was the most important thing.
Don't you start crying on here, Dallas.
I'm not, but that was
I'm
the
gonna start
thing.
crying. I can't.
That was the, I had, I have five sisters and four brothers, and I'm not close with any of them. And I just wished for one day that I could just spend time with them. Um, and it wasn't me, it wasn't them. It was just we had a difference in philosophy. Um, but it, the ministry of presence, knowing that someone is there to take you away from all of that, that is the most, that is the key component. Whatever that person needs, just be there, listen, understand, and apply. Listening, understanding, and apply in the ministry of presence. That is the key to happiness in any relationship, no matter who you are and what you are. That is it. That's the best way to answer it.
Well, I appreciate you for sharing that.
I feel like both of you are understanding of that, and both of you are really good at that. That's why this podcast exists.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yes. We see you, Kamal. I know you said you have a story to share, but we are wrapping up because we've been here for 2 hours and 23 minutes.
Well, I mean,
So,
oh, well, I mean, you could have
what?
came on and just told us, but
And I was like, you want us to send you the link? Because it is now, 2:23. 2:23. I love you. Tick, tick. And, yeah, we can't see you. We see you too. All right. Anyway, with that, like I said, today was an amazing episode. We covered a lot of really important topics, and I want to thank JT for being honest and for being open and for sharing so many incredible insights. I want to thank Dallas for his run-in because wouldn't be complete without a Dallas run-in. Absolutely. We appreciate your support. Anything you want to add, Tanisha?
I definitely appreciate you guys for being vulnerable. I appreciate for everyone who showed up in the chats. And yeah, I'm very appreciative that you showed up, Dallas. Thank you.
Yeah, I had a lot going on, but I didn't want to miss this. I knew how important this was to you, to both of you, and I just, even if it was for 5 or 10 minutes, it's a priority that I have to be here, because if it would have been you guys, y'all would have been here for me too.
Yeah, so we are going into this day with gratitude. Thank you, Candace, for being our R-star for our Patreon. Don't forget you can scan and join for free, get some exclusive content, see some of our backstage antics. There's so many things on our Patreon for you to catch up on, including some of our fun predictions. We had thoughts and feelings, and we'll be covering that tomorrow on our Midday with the Mamas live on, I would say TikTok, but I don't know if it's going to be TikTok, but it's definitely going to be on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Probably YouTube, X, and Facebook again. And we can kick it and talk about all things wrestling because it was a week. A week was had last week. And we're prepping for Survivor Series. And there's so many
Survivor
things
Oh,
we can talk
Series.
about.
Candy, Candace has a quick question.
Yes, Miss Candace.
While she's doing that, Survivor Series predictions tomorrow on the Humble Roses, and we have an,
Awesome.
we have an interview to announce tomorrow,
Okay.
or we can do it now. I really don't care. But
Yes, it is, Candace.
is it? Yes. So I'll just do it now. December 26th. Make sure you guys show up for the Humble Roses podcast. I will have JT and Kev, the postman, on the show. We will be interviewing D'Lo Brown.
Mm.
D-Lo. Ah, yes, the next thing. I was gonna say, I was like, I was trying not to do it, but here we are. All right, Candace, I will send it to you. I'll update the message and I will send it to either you. I'll update it and send a note to a Patreon because I don't know why it should have worked, but if it's not, then I got you. I'll do a note on Patreon about fixing the code. And with that, thank you for joining our confessions, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow because oh my goodness, wait till you hear Kiara's AEW feelings. Y'all are not ready.
Oh
Y'all are
God.
not
Oh,
ready
oh God. Oh God.
for
And
full
then
gear
and then also we
experience.
have our new episode coming either tomorrow or Friday.
It's definitely tomorrow.
Okay.
Aftermath is coming out tomorrow, and we covered the DC Sniper.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yes, we did.
we did. And then of course, you can always follow us everywhere on Instagram, TikToks, X, YouTube, Facebook. You can follow
Threads.
us Threads. You can follow us individually. You can follow me, Tanisha_Mamba Pod on Instagram and on TikTok. You can follow Kiara at Kiara Mamba Pod on Instagram and Facebook, and Content Vixen on X. You can follow Mr. Dallas Cash at The Humble Roses on Instagram. And is it Dallas Cash? Yes, Dallas Cash on
King Dallas.
King Dallas.
King Dallas.
Sorry. King Dallas Cash on Twitter.
Humble Roses Pod, the Humble Roses Pod on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok.
Thank you, sir,
Yes.
for correcting me.
And I don't have a Snapchat.
We don't
If
have
he has a
one either.
Snapchat, we gonna pray on that
Yes.
one.
And then
Pray on that one. Mm-mm.
and then you can also listen to us if you don't want to see our pretty faces. I don't know why, but if you want to listen to us, you can sit here and listen to us on iHeartRadio, Pocket Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Amazon Audible,
YouTube music.
YouTube Music, and Spotify.
That's right. And if you want to check out our Aftermath, there's a separate one for that. Or you can just visit our website at maineventmamaspodcast.com, which will have an updated WWE shop affiliate link either today or first thing tomorrow morning. I don't know what's wrong with it. It should be updated, but it's not. And the live stream tomorrow is at 2 Eastern. That's where you catch our midday mama vibes.
And also, if you just want to wear some mama merch or have a notebook, it's on our website. You can sit here and buy a nice sweatshirt. It is a little cold and a little chilly, Need to warm yourself up.
That's right. No better way than be styling with the mamas. And we'll have some stuff to show you guys soon. I can't wait.
So with that said, this was Midnight Confessions with Main Event Mamas.
That's right.
Good night.
See you tomorrow.